Hey, this is Issa. I'm here with Richard, one of the facilitators at our Juice Detox Retreat.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what we've been doing. So at 4 o'clock every day, we do a table talk for the guests. So as well as putting you through all kinds of different processes, obviously to help with the body, the different cleansing processes, we also like to get the brain also filled up with some really good information. So early on in the week, Ed has already been doing his talks on nutrition, which is also really beneficial, of course, when people go home, that they can also have some great new ideas on how to prepare food and look after themselves. And what I tend to do a bit more of is working with the guests about wellness. So I gave a talk on wellness yesterday, and today I was looking a little bit more about understanding our inner self. So I've kind of got this specialist area where I like to talk about understanding the actual contents of the mind. Because sometimes, even in a spiritual new age sense, we sometimes see the mind as a bit of an enemy and it's something to get away from, something to move away from. Or, just in our everyday lives, we're often trying to distract from it. So we've got this nice little map here that just explains, it's sort of using Chinese medicine sort of philosophy too, how we've got different elements that live inside of us, and how these different elements come with different voices you experience inside your mind, so you can get to know them a little bit better and what they're asking you to do. So for example, your wood element, it corresponds to liver and gallbladder, and it's all to do with making planning and decision making and stuff to do with your future. So when you hear that voice in your head, it's coming from the liver and gallbladder, so it's got meaning, it's important, it's not just kind of junk thoughts. When you're thinking about stuff, things that you're passionate about, and people you want to hang out with in connection, it's coming from the heart, that's your fire element. And when you're thinking about trying to look after yourself and looking after your body's basic needs, it's your earth element. Your metal element's all to do with feeling a sense of inspiration and also getting rid of waste around that you don't need anymore. And your water element is all to do with having space to reflect and go inside. So basically you need all these parts of your life, all these elements within you to be met. So if you come from the Western the Western side of the world, we have this kind of idea of the seasons, or we can see in the seasons how things are roughly balanced. We need a variety of different seasons to keep the whole, and it's exactly the same inside you. You need all these parts of you and all the parts of the life that correspond, parts of your life that correspond to this, to also be happy and healthy. You need them all in balance. So we just try and give people a bit of help and support with that. Thanks a lot.